Hi, it's Kerr9000, welcome to my channel, and this is something I've not done in quite a while, but it's a news rant. Now, previously when I've done news rants, I've never shown my face, but I've got a lot more into showing my face lately, so why not? Also, what drew me to this is that if you've been following my channel, I've been dieting a lot lately. In fact, I'm on the cusp of having lost 5 stone, a couple more pounds and I'll be there. So, this is the story that got me. The online black market cashing in on weight loss injection hype. Whew. So, I'm not going to mention the names in the article, you can find it yourself if you want. But basically, a woman was illegally sold a weight loss drug via social media. Because that's where you'd go for drugs, isn't it? And apparently she told the BBC that she ended up in A&E vomiting blood. Now, what she used was an unlicensed version of something called, I'm going to butcher this, I'm not a medical person, semaglutide. Glutide? I don't know, semaglutide. The active ingredient of which is Ozempic. Now, apparently this drug's going around online. It's also been found in beauty salons in Manchester and Liverpool. And doctors have said that any of this brought from unrelegated sources could be dangerous and could contain potentially toxic ingredients. Ozempic, or however you say it, is a prescribed type 2 diabetes medication. But it was in all the headlines basically because Hollywood types were using it to lose weight. And it earned the name the skinny jab. The drug works by lowering blood sugar levels and slowing down your food leaving your stomach, which apparently makes you feel full longer for one. Its soaring popularity, as I'm quoting from the BBC, led to a rise in off-label prescriptions for weight loss, which triggered global supply issues and created a shortage for diabetes patients in the UK. As pharmacists across the UK struggled to get hold of the medication, an illicit black market seller began to sell diet kits using it, which flourished online. Delivered by post, these kits usually contain needles and 2 vials, one with white powder, the other a liquid, which have to be mixed together and then injected. Now, I want to put down the phone and look at the camera and talk about this. It's really sad because I think to get a powder and a liquid, mix them together home science wise and crank them into yourself, you have gone absolutely Fruit Loop. It is crazy. You know, I've never had much to do with any kind of illegal drug, but you always hear this stuff about what people mix in with coke and all that sort of stuff. You know, baby powder, brick dust, anything. You don't know what these knockoff idiots will have put in it. Anything to thin it down. I've read reports that apparently there's less than the required amount of the drug to do the job in some batches. And, but the woman in the story essentially ends up vomiting blood, contacting the seller, who says it's kind of normal, and then when she does again, she goes to A&E. It's hard because it's just like things like cocaine, all that stuff. You are targeting a sort of need. You know, drugs people need to get off their tits for whatever reason to escape reality. And there are people out there who are so desperate to find a quick fix for their weight. Because let's not get this wrong, it is bloody hard to diet. It's bloody hard, particularly if you've allowed yourself to get bigger, to do the dieting and the physical exercise to come back down in weight. And for some people who find it particularly challenging, you are looking for an answer. So when these people offer you this hope, I can see how some people would buy into it. But no, I don't want to overly take the pee out of the woman, but when you're trusting Barry on Facebook, who's got his own home set up medical care thing to give you weight loss stuff, you're asking for trouble. There's an old saying, and it'll make me sound as old as the hills, but it's anything worth doing is hard. There's a reason that not everybody has chiseled abs, and that is because it's a blooming hard road. And stereotypically in life, there are no easy fixes. The only two real answers to weight loss are do more so you burn more calories, or put less calories into your body. And yes, there are medications you can get that can help. I've seen stuff that stops the fat binding to get, but even stuff gone through a doctor will only get you so far. You have to find something within you, a sense of willpower, a desire to go through the hard slog. And I don't think you want to look out to weirdos on Facebook and other social media for weight loss. You want to look inside and find what you want. Also, I've made a video that I've not uploaded yet, which is about how I got fat in the first place. And I think that is something you need to explore when you're losing weight. Why did you put on more weight than you want to? What is making you eat? And what can you do about that? Because you can't really get rid of an issue unless you can combat the things that are causing that issue. But basically, I just wanted to make this video to talk about it. If there's anybody around you who is big, then just think before you say things, because it's desperation that can send people down the path to things like eating disorders or stupid miracle drugs. And it's to be avoided at all cost, really. We just need to become a nicer, friendlier, more helpful world. And that starts with small little gestures. So if you've watched this and you've got an opinion, feel free to comment. If you want to know anything about how I've lost the weight I've lost, then message me, ask. I'm an open book. I will tell you whatever I can. But there is hope, and it lies within finding your own reasons and pushing through the barriers. There'll be times when you're dieting or you're training and you want to quit, and you've got to push through that. For me, sometimes it's as simple as promising yourself stuff. Currently, I've promised myself that when I get below 14 stone, I can have a Greg's festive bake. Sounds like an incredibly stupid promise, because A, I'm promising myself an unhealthy thing for doing something healthy, but it's a little light to keep moving towards. And you know, you can always find a little light. Find a little light, a little goal, just keep moving forward. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. Take care of yourself and each other. Latest taters. Hi, it's Kerr9000. I'd just like to say thank you for making it to the end of my video. I've got lots of stuff on my channel, my horror house doing horror reviews, my game room where I talk about video games, sci-fi station, my diet corner videos, all kinds of stuff. I can also be found on the Retro Gamer U forum and the J Arcade forum, which are both great places full of great people and some great video game conversations. At the end of this video there'll be a little icon to tick if you want to subscribe, a link to a video and a link to one of my playlists. I'd also like to recommend the wonderful talented Just Jessica 1988 on TikTok, who does a lot of diet videos and is my supportive partner. Thank you once again for watching my video, and particularly if you follow me, thank you for all of your support. Have a great rest of your day. Laters, taters.